So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My topic for my advocacy speech is about exotic animals as a pet. Have you ever been wanted to have a tiger when you've been at the zoo last time? Or imagined how really cool it is to have a bear sleeping at your bed instead of a cat? Yes, those things sound so wonderful, cute, and cool to hear at first. But how many people do you know that have ever had an exotic pet and not regretted it? Trust my words, it is not as really great as you think. According to the Human Society of the United States, or HSUS, in one of the recent surveys, 90% of exotic pets die within the first year and 90 of the remainder die in GHW second year. That means that only 1% lives past the age of 2. Every year, wild animals hurt or kill people, usually their owners or family members. Big cats like lions and tigers have injured or killed many children and even grown men. Not to mention the dogs. People think their cougar will be friends with, but they never survive. Monkeys are always the pet people wish they could have. Me too. I also want to have one because a monkey is a smart kind of animal for me. Why wouldn't you though? Some television shows made the monkey's owner friend look wonderful and smart, and they didn't show you its bad days, or even the real personality of an old monkey. Take Louis for an example, a black-caped capuchin born in August 24. He was bought by a family in Chicago when he was just a baby. Within months, he had beaten their daughter several times, but when he finally beat a child outside the family, the monkey's life was in danger. Louis' mom found herself in court fighting against the parents of the child who demanded that his head should be sent off for a rabies testing. After pleading with the family and astronomical court costs, Louis was able to leave, but his family was court ordered to send him to a licensed sanctuary. Louis was no longer welcome in that place, so they chose to send him to Peace River Refuge and Ranch in Sulphur Springs. Louis now lives with several other monkeys, just like him, and has no direct human contact and ability to hurt anyone. It's sad, but they need to surrender him for the sake of the people and for his own safety. Wild animals carry many parasites and diseases that are transmissible to humans, like rabies, tuberculosis, ringworm, and hepatitis, especially the primates. Exotic and wild kind of animals are really not good companions. They require housing, diets, special care, and maintenance that the average person cannot maintain. Once the owner realizes that they cannot longer care for the animal and they cannot afford to buy their needs, they turn them to zoos or accredited institutions. And some people let them suffer just because they find them worthless. But not all animals are able to receive the care they needed for the institution or zoos, so they are abandoned or killed. Animals that are not abandoned or killed grow with more food and space. Once it reaches that point, they get locked in the cage where they are neglected or abused. The animals has to suffer once again because an individual believes they can take care of an exotic animal. Much danger is brought to the animal when people they think they are capable of housing them. Many people think taking animals from their natural habitats is best, but they do not think of the suffering and possible death of an animal during the journey. Capturing an animal from its habitat causes additional problems and danger to the animal as well as pet trade. Trading exotic pet animals introduces additional problems for the animals that have already been threatened by their habitat loss. This all sounds so bad, and I really feel sad for the innocent animals that are involved in this cruel situation. So we should not really take exotic pets as a pet for the sake of us and for also their own safety.